couple other things that I do offer is lives. I go live every Thursday. Most times I go live by myself, so you're more than welcome to toss out questions in the lives. I really enjoy them, and I noticed that my folks enjoy them too. So these are some tips that I hope is going to really help you guys, either of the HR certifications here in 2022. I just think that it's constantly changing, it's constantly evolving, so you have to pay attention to what's available. You guys, I can't wait to put those notes out there because y'all, my notes are so jam-packed. The world is just changing, y'all. The world is just changing. And hey y'all, this is Tamika, the face behind Hey HR. Y'all listen, I know a lot of people are really contemplating how you should get started on this whole SHRM exam or maybe the HRCI exam, but you know one thing, you want to be certified. You want to be HR certified. Well, there are a lot of things that have changed since these exams have started, and I really want to tell you guys some quick tips that can help you make it through your study hall and to become all the way certified. First things first, you know that there is an app for everything. So what you guys should definitely do is look into some of these study apps. So the first one that quite a few folks have told me about, and honestly, I haven't used any of these apps because I'm already certified, but I talk to people who are always on the journey of being certified. If they're not a subscriber or a client or a friend or a colleague, I just gather this information because I know that it can be so helpful for you guys. So there is an app for everything. The first app that is super popular is the Pocket Prep app. That app does cost $48, but guess what guys, you get a lot with that app. You get to use it for 3 months and you get 1,200 questions. It's a really good way to kind of test yourself and to kind of get your mind ready for what these questions would be like. So traditionally it doesn't take anyone longer than 3 months to study for the exam, and so using it for 3 months is so worth your time. And to be honest with you, if you compare that $48 to what it would cost for you to maybe take a course or buy the whole SHRM kit or buy the whole HRCI kit, it's a minuscule cost. But you can use that app for free. The only difference is if you don't pay the $48, then you get 500 questions versus 1,200 questions. Either way, guys, it's helpful. I mean, honestly, I probably would just use the free version and get the 500 questions because you just want to get a feel for what these questions are like, and you should be able to use more than one resource anyhow. And you should focus a lot of your time on retaining the information more so than testing yourself. So I just don't see a problem with getting 500 questions for free. Another app that you can use is the SHRM Exam Prep app. Now, I've also heard about a different app as well, and it has 4.8 stars on the App Store, but that app is called the Quizlet app. Now, I've heard folks talk about the Quizlet app. When I went to look at this app, I didn't really see it being SHRM focused. I see it being just quiz focused, information focused. So I think that a good substitute for it would be the SHRM Exam Prep app. Now, the final app that you should use is the Exam Edge app. It is $80, but it gives you all the sections of SHRM to study. So it's a really good app. From what I've heard, quite a few people enjoy it. I've had folks on my lives that have said, hey, these are the apps that I might go to, and that was in the top 3. So guys, look into these different apps because you definitely want to have variation in your studying habits and make sure that you're aiming for success. So giving you variation will automatically get your mind kind of ready for what could come from this exam. Alright, so now that we already talked about the apps, you definitely want to sit down and figure out, and let's be clear, this is in no particular order. This is just some of the great tips that you can use, but what you should do is figure out which exam you want to take. Do you want to take the SHRM exam or do you want to take the HRCI exam? Do you want to just pick between 2 different levels of certifications, or do you want to pick through a list of levels of certifications? You know, you want to look at what does the exam window look like, what does the exam cost look like, what does the study materials, how many options do I have with that? Do I want the letters behind my name to match my work that happens maybe 5 or 10 years after I become certified? So that's a big difference in my opinion between SHRM and HRCI. HRCI can give you an entry-level certification, which is amazing, but if you get the APHR certification and you're 10 years into your career, you don't want someone to still look at you as an entry-level HR employee or HR entry-level professional. So I highly suggest going for the SHRM exam, because with the SHRM CP or the SHRM SCP, no one can look at it and immediately see exactly how many years of experience that you have. I think the most common HRCI exams are like the PHR, the GPHR, the SPHR. So I would prefer to stay focused on those, or any of the ones that have the I on the end, because that just means international. Those are always good options. So you want to sit down and kind of look at what are the costs, what exam windows, what are all the different elements between the two. This is what's going to help me choose. Because if you watch my video where I already told you about choosing between HRCI and SHRM, then you would know that there's really not a difference between the two. But if you want to have a full view on what the difference is between those two, then definitely check out this video. Most times folks always want to know, well, should I get my degree or should I get my certification? Again, y'all, I've done a video completely on degree versus certification. So if you want to know kind of the details between the two, then definitely check out this video. It will tell you all about the differences between getting a degree in HR versus an actual HR certification. You definitely want to look at which one you can get, which one can you afford, which one looks most attainable. What type of job are you trying to get? What type of job may require one over the other? And then you have to remember that there's just some things you're not going to know, like preferences by each job. Maybe one job just prefers the degree, maybe one job prefers the certification, but how do you really know what they prefer? You would definitely have to ask that in an interview. And how are you guaranteed an interview? So now you have to just make up this decision all on yourself if you want the certification or the degree. One thing that I may not have said in that video is that I personally feel like you have more bargaining rights in your compensation whenever you are certified. I feel like you get more bargaining rights than your actual degree. You know, HR degrees are still fairly new, and so not everyone had an opportunity to get one. There are very few schools that offer them. It's not like getting a business degree where it's everywhere at every school across the U.S. There's still certain schools that simply do not offer an HR degree. And so you obviously want to take your time and look at what really works for you. What time frame are you looking at? How soon do you want to start working? What do you think this job prefers over the other? What type of work do you want to do? That will tell you, should you get a certification or should you get a degree? But just keep in mind that HR is being super duper competitive these days. It's changing just like the world. And so it wouldn't be amazing to see that there's a big shift in one or the other. You want to pay attention to trends. You want to pay attention to social media, hashtags, things like that, to kind of see what is the buzz about one over the other as we go forward in life. And just don't forget that once you get that degree, you're all done. Like, you got the degree, you're done. But once you get certified, you still have to get credits to maintain your certification. So just keep in mind that there is a different level of commitment after you attain one or the other. Now, the biggest thing I want you guys to know, the world is just changing, y'all. The world is just changing. And I want you to know that now Facebook has a ton of groups. Get into Facebook and join these groups. The most popular one, I feel, and the one that I feel keeps the most communication, is the SHRM SCP CP Certification Prep Group. That is a super big group. Folks are always chatting in that group. Comments are always generating in that group. That's a very, very active group. Another group that you may want to join is the HR Exam Prep Group. So this one focuses on both the PHR and the SHRM exam. So that's a really good one to be in because you get to see both perspectives there as well. All of these groups are always going to have members that's going to tell you, hey, I have my materials, I already took my exam, I'm getting rid of my materials, who wants to buy them or who wants them for free. So it's really good to be in any of these groups for any of those reasons. If you want high engagement, then obviously you do want to be in the last group that I just told you, which is the full-fledged SHRM SCP CP Certification Prep Group. Now, another group that I found on Facebook is the SHRM HRCI Exam Topics Group. Get into as many of these groups as you can. They all offer something different. They all have a different number of members in these groups. And they all have different resources in these groups. Sometimes you'll see me pop in one of my videos in these groups. Sometimes you'll see that other people will pop in their videos in these groups. Sometimes you'll see where people are offering a quick class that they can do with small groups. Sometimes you'll see free groups. Sometimes you'll see expensive groups. It's just different in each group. So it's really good to be in all of them. I don't know about a limit that Facebook allows for you to be in groups. So it's good to be in as many as you can. Those are just new ways that the SHRM and HRCI and just HR certifications has changed. That now we're not only offering apps, but we're also offering groups that are online that you can touch people across the nation, across the world with your fingertips by just jumping on a computer or on your phone. So these are some tips that I hope is going to really help you guys with moving forward with either of the HR certifications here in 2022. I just think that it's constantly changing, it's constantly evolving, so you have to pay attention to what's available. So I want you guys to know that Hey HR offers a lot of resources for those who are studying for either certification. So one thing that I offer is my newsletter. The link is down below. You can definitely just sign up for the newsletter so that you can only get the information about studying for the exam. I offer different tips. I offer different reminders. Most times it's a weekly newsletter, but if you niche down to just the certification, then you just may get even less emails, but they're jam-packed with information. So that's one thing that I offer to you guys to get y'all ready, to get y'all rolling, to get you diving into your HR studies so that you can become a certified person. The next thing that I offer is a one-on-one session. If you want to sit down and talk to me to try to figure out which one works best for you, then you can definitely sign up for a session with me as well. Now, I also have some notes on Etsy, but those are dated notes. I will say that those notes were generated back in 2017. But I have a surprise for y'all. I am creating 2020-2021 notes. So they came from the latest book, which is the 2020-2021 book, and it's for that exam period going into 2020-2021. And so it's still very new information because the 2022 information is still being generated. So you guys have the great option to go ahead and get those notes. If you definitely want to know when those are coming up, then you want to join that email newsletter, because I will be sending an email as soon as those notes are up and available. It's going to be a little different. I'm not going to section them down. It'll just be the whole notes all together. And so you guys can definitely go to my shop and Etsy and grab those notes, because a lot of folks have been asking me, are these outdated notes? You're right, they are. But now I have new notes. So let me show you guys. So now we have the new books that we're going to make notes from, and definitely have them all available for you guys. I can't wait to put those notes out there because y'all, my notes are so jam-packed. I always will make them where you can use them for flashcards as well, to have them on the go. I just may sell flashcards as well, but right now I definitely want to get the notes out to you guys. Now, a couple other things that I do offer is lives. I go live every Thursday. Most times I go live by myself, so you're more than welcome to toss out questions in the lives. I really enjoy them, and I noticed that my folks enjoy them too. And if you catch me at the right time, I do giveaways for different reasons. Each time Hey HR hits a milestone, we do a giveaway. So these are tons of resources that's offered to you directly from Hey HR. I hope you guys look into them, or even feel free to just shoot me an email if you have a quick question, and we can talk that way as well. So I thank you guys for watching another Hey HR video. I am just so appreciative to have you here. If you found any value in this video, then please hit the like button. But at minimum, I ask that you just join my crew and subscribe, because you will only be taking not only your HR certification to the next level, but you'll also be taking your career to the next level. I just appreciate you guys watching this video, and I can't wait to see you on another one.